And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good afternoon and thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Maya Holloway with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Starting off, we have some new information about the fatal stabbing on Orange Street. The suspect, Johnny Russell, turned himself into authorities on May 19th. He alleges that he and the victim, Benny Ford, fought after Ford assaulted him. Russell also allegedly admitted to stabbing Ford an unknown number of times during the fight. Authorities say Russell waited 3 days to report the incident and allegedly hid the murder weapon at his mother's home. Russell has been arrested and charged with second-degree murder. And now to the coverage of the Orleans Parish jail escape. We're seeing a video of how officials in Texas apprehended 2 of the escapees. According to the state's Department of Public Safety, Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald led multiple agencies on a pursuit before being caught on US 190. Video shows officers pulling both men out of the car and placing them into handcuffs. Donald, who was driving the car, was charged with evading in a vehicle. Their capture came shortly after police in Baton Rouge apprehended another escapee, Linton Van Buren. Van Buren has already been transported to Angola, where other recaptured inmates are being held. And now news out of your weather station. Residents in the city of Camden are having to find alternate routes to work after the heavy rainfall across southern Arkansas over the Memorial Day weekend. With the Ouachita River levels being high, many roadways in the city are now impassable due to roads being flooded and some even being washed out. Monroe Street near Fort Lookout and Grinstead by the railroad tracks are flooded, and the intersection of Tate Street and Avon is washed out.
With this flooding, we've experienced some erosion on the roadways. We just ask you over these next couple of days with the high water, be sure that you take your time, be cautious, do not drive through any standing water over the roadways.
And there are still chances of rain in the forecast throughout the week. Be sure to check the City of Camden's Facebook page on road and city updates. And staying in Arkansas, a former police chief serving 80 years for rape and murder is on the run. Grant Hardin escaped from a prison in El Caliso Rock and Izard County and hasn't been seen in nearly 2 days. Hardin was a police chief in Benton County in 2016. He pleaded guilty to murdering the mayor's brother in 2017. He was sentenced to 30 years for that, plus 50 years for the 1997 rape of an elementary school teacher. The Department of Corrections discovered he was missing from his cell Sunday afternoon. Security cameras show at the time of his escape, he was wearing an outfit made to look like a Department of Corrections uniform. Investigators don't know what it was made from or how he got the materials to make it.
That is not a traditional inmate issued uniform. That is not traditional correctional officer issued uniform or any other uniform that we have. It is something that he put together and was able to use that to mimic a law enforcement officer to be able to leave the premises.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We will remain mostly cloudy as they kind of hit in this afternoon. We'll still get a few peaks of sunshine though. Temperatures start rising to the mid and some areas might hit near the upper 80s. Once we go around 6, 7 o'clock this evening, we're expecting a chance for shower thunderstorms to approach from the southwest, and this will kind of continue possibly during the overnight hours as we head into early parts of Thursday morning. Now around Thursday, around lunchtime, we are expecting a chance for a redevelopment of more thunderstorms as early as 9 to 10 o'clock. That will continue through the lunchtime hours, and this particular line will form ahead of a cold front where we still have a chance to see some gusty winds, possibly small hail threat with a few of these storms that will form. And then as we go into Thursday evening, winds start to shift more out of the north. We're going to see our temperatures trend a degree or two cooler for Friday afternoon. Can't rule out maybe a leftover stray shower or two before our dew points begin to drop off a little bit from Friday into parts of Saturday. So tonight we'll be in the upper 60s with these rain and thunderstorms, and then for tomorrow we'll still see more thunderstorms continue during the early morning hours, lingering through lunchtime, and then by the start of the weekend we do start off dry. Temperatures, however, do start to climb. Chance for storms possible still on parts of Sunday, and then we start warming up to the upper 80s, and then expect to reach near 90 next Wednesday.
So that's it for your midday update. NBC News Daily continues. Have a great day.